Just realized my mic isn't plugged in. I keep doing that shit. I'm gonna get caught with that in the future. So I'm thinking this might be the spot. Throwing something nice just to, maybe I need to let the bald go. Just unleash it to the world. Let the people know that I am bald. Or nice closed backwards hat, kind of look like a boy. Just realized my mic isn't plugged in. I keep doing that shit. I'm gonna get caught with that. This is podcast shit right here. So I guess I gotta kind of figure out what I want to do. Cause I wonder, if I don't have a podcast, do I just look like an asshole just sitting here like this? However, if there is a podcast, that looks kind of legit to me. Kind of like the way it looks. This could be my little thing. Just be sitting all laid back like this. Got this little backdrop right here. Got a lamp right here for a little bit of lighting. I don't think it looks all that bad. But that's the thing. If you have like a mic like this right here, you can't really edit. I feel like that just doesn't go hand in hand. You got a mic like this, it's a podcast. It's supposed to be straight through. You're supposed to just talk. Maybe I'll put in iMovie and just kind of clip things together and make a little production. I'm not gonna lie, this is a scary thing right here. This is kind of a scary thing because I made the steps to get this and a little stand for my camera. I do like the way I look right now. I like this little look right here. I think if I'm gonna do shit, my life coach just sent me an email. If I'm gonna do shit, definitely gotta be looking good. I wanna take this the Kevin Samuels route, whereas as videos go, your boy starts getting fresh. Little Hublot watch at some point. I don't even know anything about watches, but yeah, this is exciting. It is exciting, but also scary. But someone once told me that courage feels like fear. That's why when people are trying to muster up the courage to do something, you're afraid, yeah, but you just gotta push through that. I think time is here now, though. I can't go back on it. So, Deacon Speaks is here. I'm wondering about that. Go by Mark Holmes on the Deacon Speaks channel. Deacon Speaks with Mark Holmes. Deacon Speaking. Mark Holmes on Deacon Street. Maybe I should call the channel Deacon Street with the Deacon. Deacon Speaks on Deacon Street. We gotta get into these issues, man. This is why we're here. You know what? Too much divisiveness out here. I think we got a lot of people that just follow blindly. We've been doing it for years. I mean, why is it that, liberals wear masks and conservatives don't? Is there some medical information that someone who might be more on the left side has over, or vice versa? You can ask, here's the thing. You can ask any of the people on either side, why they choose to wear this mask, why they choose not to wear this mask. You're either going to get people who have not done the research, and they're just kind of following what they're set, just rolling with their gang, and we wear masks or we don't. Or a lot of times it's if there is research done, this is what we have with the internet. We can find anything we want, essentially. We can find any answer we want. We could find any answer that's going to, I guess, match with the narrative that we want to believe in, that we want to follow. So that's what I mean with the divisiveness. Some things I want to talk about here might be unpopular opinion, might not necessarily conform to the can't think of the word, the expectation that others might, you look at me and you might assume or expect me to think a certain way or have a certain opinion. My point here is to just kind of, dive into some issues and offer a perspective and a way of thinking that might not fall in line with everyone's, what they've been told, what they've been taught, but maybe challenge a little bit what we thought is true. And, throughout that journey, maybe I learned some things that I thought was right and isn't, Give people, the courage to do their own thinking, do your own research. It's what do I believe in? Now, do I actually believe that, or is it safe for me to believe that based on, where I live, what I look like, my nationality? Am I afraid that if I speak on certain black issues, if they don't fit the way that, most feel I should as a black man think about a certain situation, will I get called a coon or an Uncle Tom? And, possibly yes. Maybe some of the things how I feel about certain things does align with, the whole point. The whole point is that it doesn't. We don't have to just, walk one straight line. I guess I feel as a biracial man, this is kind of where, that's kind of been my whole life. It's kind of, it's never walking a straight line. It's always been a little bit of confusion in terms of maybe identity and how am I supposed to act? How am I supposed to talk? What am I supposed to think? That's no way of living. I mean, there's no growth in that. There's no true understanding in that. And right now, that's what I see in America. Possibly other parts of the world too. I think the media has a lot to do with that. Exploiting certain things for, I don't know, viewership or political outcomes. But what can we do to that? I mean, that's the thing. There's so much button heads. That I feel like what, for if we feel like we're down, if we feel like we're in bad situations as certain classes of people, whatever, if anyone ever feels oppressed or discriminated, things like that, I mean, you got to imagine that this is coming from the people up top, and whoever they might be. And I plan to do a video about that coming soon. But you got to imagine that this is kind of what they want, right? If there is someone in power, kind of influencing the way we live and and keeping us in a boxed in a certain way. In order to control someone, you gotta understand them. You gotta be able to anticipate moves and you know keep people at bay. I don't know if we feel like we're fighting back and we're fighting the power. Liberals fighting conservatives and black versus white, whatever. Those that's just real. It's a generalization. Don't take that too literal. Um, I mean, we're really not doing anything because the ones that are putting us in the positions where we feel like we're at disadvantage, you know, we're very predictable. We are very predictable when we lack the courage to be a free thinker, to question things. Do your own research, investigate the whys, the whos, the wheres, and all those things. Easier to put on a mask because Dr. Fauci said so. That's a joke. Don't take that. Don't come at me for that. But you get what I'm saying. So that's what the deacon's about. That's what Deacon Speaks plans to speak on. Deacon Speaks would like to see the people think. That's it. So, man, this might be my little introduction video. But yeah, more to come. Definitely looking forward to. I got a few topics that I want to talk about, and obviously I'm not just gonna speak freely like this as if it is a podcast, although that would be dope to get into one day. I'm gonna do a little more research, have a little more meat on the bones for you guys, so you could really kind of take what I see, take the perspective that I have, and do with it as you will. Again, I'm not trying to tell anybody who's right or wrong. I'm not trying to tell you about yourself. Maybe sometimes I might be, but the whole point is, go seek answers. Go seek answers. Don't accept answers. I guess I'll leave you with that until next time. Deacon Speaks on Deacon Street. Peace and love, y'all.